No one is coming to save you. Yes, no one is coming to save you. The world is getting too soft. People just like you are not even realizing it. Making excuses, avoiding discomfort, and wondering why life isn't changing for you still, even though you're still doing all these things. Weakness is a choice that you are making. Kill it now, or it will kill your dreams if you do not take action today. All right. I used to be physically weak. Not only was I physically weak at one point, I was mentally weak in the way that I thought and emotionally weak in the way that I handled things. All right. People are not born weak, or people are born weak. I meant everyone is born weak. For example, I like to use David Goggins, my personal, you could say, idol. Even this man, he was not born a fucking savage. He was not born running those ultra marathons. He was not born like that. He was born weak. Even though he was in the military before all the Navy SEAL shit, he was weak man, bro. He used to be a fucking fat fuck who would eat ice cream all day, probably just like somebody watching this fucking video right now making excuses as why they're fat. Oh, I can't lose weight. Dude, do something about it right now. I did something about it. Let's just throw up a little picture of what I used to look like so you guys have an idea. All right? Throw up a little picture of what I looked like 6 months later right here. Yeah, I wanted it. Do you want to take action? Or are you just going to let weakness kill your dreams and your vision that you have for life? Because that's what a lot of people are doing right now. And I'm going to be honest, it pisses me the fuck off. Like, I hate to just be like that, but really, and you should feel the same way that I feel. Think about it. Me, I didn't post for 6 months. I have the potential with these videos. I think I have the potential to do something, and whether or not I make it big, I have the potential to impact somebody's life with maybe the information I have to say. So with that being said, I gotta post. I gotta do my shit. I'm taking action by making a video like this. I'm not making an excuse. I made a video yesterday. I just took a bunch of notes on the video I'm doing right now. I'm doing everything in my power. Before all this, I just got done studying. I ate. Right after this, I'm going to the gym. So get some good habits. Don't be weak. Weakness will kill your dreams. And that really hit hard for me. That really hit hard for me personally. But I'm not going to sit here and let weakness stop me. I'm not going to be a weak man. I got all these people who, when I used to post going to the gym and this, thinking this. So yeah, I'm going to step up and become the person that I envision myself being and become the best person that I could be. And you should do the same thing. Now, whether you do that or not, that will be totally up to you. You decide. You decide your life. You decide your fate. You can make your dreams a reality, but your weakness will kill that if you let it. Only if you let it. Now, being weakness is just chosen. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You choose weakness every day. A weak mindset is, example, excuses, like I said. Another really good example of just having a weak mindset is you're blaming other people for just things in general. You're blaming other people for your problems and your shit. Oh, I'm fat because the dining hall only has shitty food. Yeah, you're just being a weak bitch making excuses. So those could kind of fall back into each other even. All right? So another thing that shows someone is a weak person is when they give up when stuff gets hard. Now, one thing I've noticed in college is a lot of people, oh, this major is too hard, I'm gonna change it. Dude, you're such a weak pussy. Now, obviously, I don't tell people that. You know, like, and there's valid reasons to change your major. Just because you changed your major, it does not make you weak. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying, all right? But I'm saying if you change it just because of the fact that it's too hard, you probably shouldn't be in college to begin with. Well, when things get too hard, that's really when you figure out who the fuck you are and what you want as a person and who you will become. That's the stepping stones to your future, all right? So giving up is for weak people, the weakest people. Never give up. When things get hard, when I wanted to kill myself, when I wanted to die when my ex-girlfriend fucking left me for my best friend, 10 fucking years, my childhood best friend, and I was sitting there in my room, and my girl of damn near 4 years fucking left me, and I was sitting in my room debating on slitting my wrist. What did I do? Did I fucking slit my wrist? No. I took fucking action, dude, and I did something. I went up, and I put on my fucking shoes, and I got on that treadmill, and with that very first run I ever took, I changed my fucking life. And you can do the same thing. So another example of a weak mindset, which would be seeking comfort. Now, previously, before I just started running on the treadmill, like I said, you're not born being a strong person, you're born being weak. So at first I was seeking comfort in these things. I was scrolling on TikTok. That's how I got the quick motivation that night to go run on the treadmill, was TikTok. Later get into that. But another quick little way of seeking comfort is maybe you're eating some shit food, maybe you're doing some drugs, drinking. You could also find seeking comfort in people. Me personally, I tend to do that a lot. Seeking comfort could also be in things like lust, watching porn. Maybe, oh, I'm depressed, my ex bitch broke up with me, I'm gonna go fuck some bitches. I'm not gonna lie, seeking comfort could be into that. So even me myself, there's always things to improve on. I like to call out myself as well as the audience. So I want you right now to think of a way that you personally seek comfort, alright? Alright, so let's get into this. How did I just transform into being a quote-unquote weak person? I'm not gonna say I'm the strongest person. I'm not no badass motherfucker by any means. I have plenty of flaws, and I do need to work on myself, but I would like to think that I had transformed myself quite a bit from what I used to be. Not only physically, but mentally and emotionally, like I had said previously. But what happened for this all to happen is that, like I had previously mentioned, I had met this girl in 9th grade, dated her, loved her to death at the time, man. Always hung out with this girl, and I was best friends with this guy for 10 years, bro. Best friend, always hang out with him. Sometimes we'd all three even hang out. It was always fun. We'd always be laughing. Best times. Like, sometimes I even look back and I reminisce on those memories, not because I miss those people, but just because I miss the good times that we had and whatnot, things of that nature. So I really felt a strong bond towards these people, and I got with that girl when I was 14. She broke up with me when I was 17. So 3 years of my life at the time I was 17, and I'd been friends with this dude since I was like 8, 9, 10 type shit. So like, I'd known them most of my life, and then I was doing things I shouldn't have been. I was hanging around the wrong crowd, and she eventually left me, and she had got with my best friend immediately after. I would assume that they were doing something, like they were probably talking behind my back and things of whatnot of that nature. But she left me, man, and that shit hurt me. That shit had me feeling alone. I felt like I had nobody. They were the only two people I thought I had, and they fucking stabbed me in the soul, dude. They fucking took everything I had. So I'm sitting there in my room alone. Nobody's texting me if I'm okay. Nobody gives a fuck about me, dude. My mom's the only person, and my grandma. Because they fucking live with me. And they know I'm in there, sitting in there fucking eating ice cream, being a fat fuck, falling into my weaknesses, doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, just falling in deeper and deeper and deeper into depression. So all this fucking shit's happening, man. All this shit. And one day, scrolling on TikTok, if your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with you, get the fuck over it. If you fail the test, so what? Get the fuck over it. If you don't get a promotion at your job, so what? Get the fuck over it. You must own your mind. Don't let life own yours. And then I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Don't let life own your mind. You must own yours. Wait a second. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Letting life own my mind. Who the fuck is this guy? Go on TikTok, figure out who David Goggins is. Oh, he was fat as fuck. Figure out a little bit of his life story. Dude, I was like, if this guy could do this, if he can transform his life like that, imagine what the fuck I can do. I can do anything I set my mind to, and so can everyone watching this video, whether you realize it or not. If David Goggins can do it, if I'm in the process of doing it, and y'all watch me do it, if I can do it, you can do it. If LeBron James thought he could become the best athlete of all times and he did it, anybody can do anything you set your mind to. And I truly, wholeheartedly believe that with everything I have in me. So with that being said, I had got on the treadmill and I started wanting to become something I wasn't. I started lying to myself. I wanted to tear down that weakness. And yes, it was very hard at first. It hurt, bro. Running, I'm not gonna lie. Literally, I was so fat that my nipples would rub against my fucking shirt. And they would like dead ass damn near bleed. My nipples would damn near bleed. I would keep running. I wanted to run originally instead of like self-harming. So I would run until I would just fucking puke everywhere. I did not care. My intention was not to be healthy, was not to get my mental health right. It was genuinely because I hated myself, because I felt like I had nobody. I felt the way maybe somebody out here is feeling. I felt alone. I had fucking nobody. And I had hope in some random fucking dude that was on the fucking internet, maybe similar to a situation with somebody in this video. And I took his advice. And now look at me. I'm trying to do what he did. My goal is to not be famous. I don't give a fuck about notoriety. I don't care as long as this video can touch even one person. If there's one person on the brink of fucking suicide or the brink of a great life, but they're too lazy to go achieve it, and I can say one thing for them to go change that, I'm gonna do that. And if I could do that to a mass crowd and help change the lives of millions like Goggins did mine, I'm going to do that. So I don't want to be a weak man. I want to become the strong man that I could become. I want to be more like, dude, I want to be more like Jesus Christ, bro, to be real with you. I need to watch what I say. I need to watch what I do. Like, stuff like that, bro. Just find an idol, bro. Mine, I would say, is Jesus Christ, David Goggins, and become more like those people. Like, genuinely. So that's just a little advice. Now, how are you going to kill your weakness? It all started with one run for me. Like I just said, you got to keep going despite the pain, no matter what. It doesn't matter how bad it hurts. Even with being uncomfortable, if you're taking a cold shower or something like that, it doesn't matter how bad that shit fucking sucks. You got to keep going despite how bad it fucking sucks. And you have to realize that you have more inside of you. Just how that night when I was running on the treadmill and I was like, damn, I can really do something with my life. I got out of my bed and I wanted to change. And I realized there was more inside of me than just a weak fuck that had nothing going on for him, that was destined to either be dead or in prison. And now look, I'm in college, going to pursue my master's. I went from a 2.2 to a 3.3 current GPA. Hopefully it gets higher. So I mean, I would like to think I'm doing a lot better than I previously was. All right. Feel weak is doing what the opposite. Feeling weak is just doing what you want to do. So to get stronger, you got to do the opposite of what you want to do. I don't want to clean my room. Go fucking clean your room. I don't want to go to the gym. Go to the gym. Stop being lazy fucks, bro. Just stop that shit, because that shit really is just going to kill you. Like, it might not physically kill you, but it's going to kill your life and kill your potential and kill everything that you could become. And I noticed that starting to happen to me, so I'm taking a step to change it. And I would like everybody that watches this, especially if you watch it this far, even if you click off this video right now to go do something, do it, bro. Just do something to change your life. Right now even, bro. Do it. Build discipline. Don't build motivation. Build fucking discipline by doing this shit. Don't build motivation. And every pain in your life, bro, just how my girlfriend broke up with me, they fucking betrayed me, and my best friend fucking left me. I had no fucking friends, had no fucking buddy. Everybody thought I was a weird fucking kid in school. I used to blow up on teachers, get mad at everybody and shit. Dude, I had fucking nobody. And instead of letting that pain consume me and letting that shit eat me alive, letting that shit want to make me end my life, or letting that shit draw me into more depression or more addiction, I use that pain as fuel to transform myself into something that I aspire to be. And now my goal and my mission is to help others. So my mind stopped controlling me and I started controlling my mind. Just how that quote with Goggins said. That's exactly what happens. Now, some weaknesses and strengths. Strength has to be earned, not given. Has to be earned with doing a difficult task. Has to be earned with being uncomfortable. Everything I just talked about, it is never going to be given. It is always earned, just like with everything in this life. I want to be smarter, got to go pursue a higher education. Nothing is given. That goes back to quitting things when it gets hard. How bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to study? No, you don't, or you would go do it. Do you want it bad enough to go to the fucking gym and lift weights right now? No, or you wouldn't be watching this. You'd be in the fucking gym. Do you want it bad enough to develop your speaking skills to go be able to talk to mass crowds? No, or you'd be practicing your fucking speaking skills. Oh, you want to be a YouTuber? Where are your fucking YouTube videos at? So let's be realistic. When even me myself, I said I was gonna do something. I did it. I stopped. But look, at least I'm going back now, and my goal. And you know how honestly fucking stupid I would look if I posted videos of me saying like this shit and just kind of went MIA again. Like, I would kind of look a little fucking stupid, just like a little bit. So, I mean, I do have a busy schedule and shit. I'll try to communicate, but different topic right fucking there. But everyone starts weak. You're born weak. You're not fucking born strong. You have to build mental toughness. Just like I said, by doing hard things. I don't want to repeat myself too much. I kind of am becoming a broken record, but just build your mental toughness and your discipline. Those things kind of go hand in hand. Now, one thing that I want to really get across very much so is the fact that no one, and I mean absolutely fucking no one, is coming to save you, and nor will anyone ever come and fucking save you. The only person that's gonna come and save you is when you look in the mirror and that motherfucker looking back. That's the only person that's coming to save you. So you better make yourself your own fucking savior, dude. That's all I'm gonna say about that. No, like, genuinely, as corny as that sounds, no one's gonna put in the work for you. There's no mentor that's gonna fucking put in the work for you. There's no book you can read that's gonna teach you the fucking guide to life. Watching my videos even, or listening to some speech, is never gonna teach you the guide to life. The only thing that's gonna even get you semi-close to that is life experience, and the only book that's even gonna get you semi-close to that is the Bible. So, with that being said, yeah, just save yourself. Save yourself in this life. God will steer the boat, but you gotta row. You gotta row. That means put in the fucking work. Don't be lazy, guys. Do not be lazy. If a man do not work, he do not eat. My grandma used to tell me that all the time. All the time she used to say that. So, become your own savior. Excuses are gonna keep you weak. If you have no time, you need to make some fucking time. You don't feel like doing something? Oh, guess what? Reality check? Nobody fucking cares. Holy shit. That's shocking, ain't it? Alright. Oh, holy shit. This class is too hard. I'm being a bitch. This class is so hard. That's fucking good. Because guess what? Anything in life that's hard to do, it's probably valuable. And nothing that's easy in life, nothing that's worth having in life, comes fucking easy. So if something's too hard, it's probably fucking good, and maybe you're just being weak. You ever think about some shit like that? Like, dead ass. Like, think about that shit next time. Oh, this is too hard. This weight's too heavy. I can't learn this. It's too hard. Bro, okay. That's why me and you, okay. I'm not even gonna be. That's why there will be some people like David Goggins, and that's why there will be some people like how I am right now, or how I was gonna be. I'll use that as a better example. So that just, I want to really let that simmer in. If it's too hard, that's really a good thing. Let that simmer in, because this kind of goes along with it. Pain is growth. Pain is equivalent to growth. Without growth, or without pain, there is absolutely going to be no growth in your life. So how do I grow as a person? How do I become better? Get to know God, get to know Jesus, and then after that, I would say, do some shit that you don't want to do, some painful shit, bro. Go for a run. That shit used to hurt. And keep in mind, like I said, that was just a form of self-harm for me. So don't be avoiding discomfort. Don't be avoiding discomfort is literally you just avoiding some growth. So think about that. Next time you don't want to do something because it's too hard, it's too uncomfortable, you don't want to grow is what you really are doing. You need to suffer with this is what you're going to live with the rest of your life. You're either going to suffer with the pain of discipline, or you're going to suffer with the pain of regret. So think about which you would rather live your life in. Would you rather look back in 20 years from now saying, damn, I'm glad I studied. I'm glad I did everything in my willpower to become successful, and in my eyes, made it. In my eyes, I made it. Did you do everything to do that? Or are you going to look back in 20 years and say, damn, I could have did a little bit more. What if that could have been me? Like, I guarantee you there's somebody sitting there around the age of 50 who wanted to be a Navy SEAL looking at David Goggins, thinking, damn, what if that could have been me? And if we don't lock in, guys, that will be you. That will be you. It not might be. It not might be, oh, I might get lucky and post one video on YouTube and get blood. Nah, bro. That's not going to be you. Never. You need to be realistic and do something about your life. Because if you don't, you're going to live with the pain of regret forever. Alright? So choose discipline. Choose discipline always. I refuse to look at my life with regret. Like me personally, I can't. That's why I'm really trying to lock back in, bro. Like, not just academically and physically, like even with this social media and coaching, like shit, like I really want to help people, bro. Because the fact that there might be people out there on the verge of suicide wanting to kill themselves, and I might have some words that could help them, and I'm just sitting here being lazy, not doing it, is gut-wrenching to me, knowing that. So I gotta start killing my weakness, and that's what I'm doing right the fuck now. And that's why everybody else should start doing it. Not because I'm doing it, because if you want to become the best person you could be, you have to take action. And take action today. Alright? So how are we going to kill our weakness? You don't let your feelings control your actions, for one. Maybe I'll study today. No. It has to be an order. Maybe I'll go to the gym today. No. It has to be an order. It has to be an everyday thing. Alright? Maybe I might eat healthy today. No. You're going to eat healthy today. That's life. That's how we run things, all right? So things of that nature, it's really just going to help you. Do not look at your life with regret. So just start doing simple things like that to kill off your weakness, all right? Make excuses and just shut it down. If you make an excuse, just shut it down. Just like the examples I just listed. Shut down all excuses and seek discomfort, all right? Here's a couple. I got 4 different ways listed on how you can seek discomfort. Kind of basic, but you can take a cold shower. That shit fucking sucks. That shit's ass. Go take, next time you take a shower, I challenge you to take a cold shower. All right? Go on long runs in the cold or absolute scalding fucking heat. You choose. Depends on where you live, but yeah, do one of those things. Start waking up early. There's one of the dudes in my fraternity. He literally wakes up every single day at 4 fucking a.m. This dude, guess what? He goes to a job, and then guess what? Right after he gets off fucking work at he goes from work at fucking 5. He gets off at 12. Guess what he does, bro? He goes to another fucking job. You know what he does after that? Deadass every single day. Studies. And he goes to the gym too. So what's your fucking excuse, dude? Deadass, what's your fucking excuse? Yeah, that's right, you shouldn't fucking have any, because that guy has zero and he's in a fucking fraternity, dude. Fucking, yeah, dude, don't even get me started on that fucking shit. Excuses are crazy, bro. So if you really want to be the best person you can be, and there's a huge gap in this generation with people, or not even in this generation, just in life in general, people are so lazy. If you even try to be somewhat average, you'll be decent. But if you try to be the best of the best, you're gonna be up fucking here. Alright? So think about that next time you're seeking discomfort. Pain is always gonna be your best friend. You need to use pain and stop avoiding it, guys. Heartbreak should always fuel you as well. Failure should always teach you. Every time you take an L, it's a lesson. Oh, shit, this girl broke up with me? What could I do better in this relationship? oh, I couldn't get that much weight up today in the gym. Maybe it's because I'm not sleeping right. Maybe I didn't drink enough water. Maybe I need to start eating more protein. All right. Oh, I failed a test. This is what I need to study better. Now I'm going to go talk to a tutor so I can figure out how I'm going to do better in my classes. Things of that nature. Whenever you take a L, it's not really a L. It's a blessing in disguise. Pain is always going to be your best motivation. It was always mine. So coming from someone who's transformed their life, trust me, pain is always going to be your best motivation you will ever have, as long as it is used correctly. You need to cut out the bad things in your life as well, whether that be people, whether that be partying, whether that be drinking and smoking, whether that be fucking whatever, dude. Like, it's okay to do some things on occasion. I'm not saying be, like, live no fucking life, but I'm saying if you really want to lock in and become whoever you want to be, bro, distractions are dead ass not gonna help. Me right now, I'm cutting out distractions, bro. Cutting out all distractions. So let's do it together, guys. Let's unionize as one, and let's all do this shit together, and let's become the best people that we can be on this channel, bro. Like, for real. Because not only do I love myself, but I love all y'all, for real. So, like, let's do this. Drugs, junk food, endless scrolling is gonna keep you soft, bro. It's gonna make you comfortable. That's why you just gotta eliminate it. You're not gonna grow if you do not eliminate things like these. Endless scrolling, you're just wasting time. Drugs, you're wasting money, time. And always remember, I'm gonna end the video off with something like this. Weakness is a choice. It's either fed into or you're gonna kill it. And you can only kill your weaknesses through your actions. Through your actions is the only way you will ever kill your weaknesses. Are you tired of being soft? Get up and do something you don't want to do right fucking now. After this video, right after. And in the comments, right before you leave, what's the hardest thing you've ever been through? What's the hardest thing you've ever mentally had to push yourself through? It's been Caston Smith. I love all y'all. God bless.